have to tell you, I'm both challenged and excited. My excitement is I get a chance to give something back. My challenge is the shortest seminar I usually do is 50 hours. The bottom line of why I'm here is that I'm not here to motivate you. You don't need that, obviously. Often that's what people think I do, and it's the furthest thing from it. What happens, though, is people say to me, I don't need any motivation, but that's not what I do. I'm the why guy. I want to know why you do what you do. This speech was said by Tony Robbins, an American life coach and self-help author. Tony Robbins makes it his business to know why we do the things we do. What is your motive for action? What is it that drives you in your life today, not 10 years ago? Are you running the same pattern? Because I believe the invisible force of internal drive is the most important thing. I believe emotion is the force of life. All of us here have great minds. We all know how to think. With our minds, we can rationalize anything. We can make anything happen. I agree with what was described a few days ago, that people work in their self-interest. But we know it's not always true. You don't work in your self-interest all the time, because when emotion comes into it, the wiring changes the way it functions. But I really want to know, what's driving you crazy? What I would like to invite you to by the end of this talk is explore the web. Explore where you are today. The needs. Explore where you are today for two reasons. One, so that you can contribute more, and two, so that hopefully we can not just understand people more, but appreciate them more, and create kinds of connections that can stop the challenges we face today. They're only going to get magnified by the very technology that connects us, because it's making us intersect. The intersection doesn't always create the view of everybody now understands everybody and everybody appreciates everybody. I've had an obsession for basically 30 years. What makes the difference in the quality of people's life? What in their performance? I've got hired to produce this result now. I've done it for 30 years. I get a phone call when an athlete is burning down on national television and is ahead by 5 strokes and can't get back on course. I've got to do something now or nothing matters. I get a phone call when a child's going to commit suicide. I've got to do something. I've done it in 29 years. I'm grateful to tell you I've never lost one. It doesn't mean I won't someday, but I haven't yet. The reason is an understanding of these human needs. The question we really got to ask ourselves is, what is it? What is it that shapes us? We live in a therapy culture. Most of us don't do that, but a culture is a therapy culture. The mindset that we are to our past, and you wouldn't be in this room if you bought that. Of course, but most of society thinks biography is destiny. The past equals the future. Of course it does, if you live there. But what we know and what we have to remind ourselves, because you can know something intellectually and not use it, not apply it, we've got to remind ourselves that decision is the ultimate power. My invitation to you is explore the web in here, the needs, the beliefs, the emotions that are controlling you for two reasons. So there's more of you to give and achieve too. But I mean give, because that's what's going to fill you up. And secondly, so that you can appreciate, not just understand, but that's intellectual, but appreciate what's driving other people. It's the only way our world's going to change.